Well, we've got 4 games left. One of them's Newcastle, who are in 6th. We are 3 points off the Europa League right now. Things are going okay. If we can secure Europe, I think we stand a very, very good chance in the next market. Hello everybody and welcome back to In the Dugout FM. I, of course, am Millers. This is Sunday League to Champions League. And as you can see today, we take on Newcastle at the Spurs Stadium. And there it is on the right-hand side. We are 3 points off West Ham, who sit in 7th. And the coefficient currently means that would put us in the Europa League. I think it might put us in the Conference League. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll take that because actually it gives us European ball and opens up the transfer market for us, I think. Coventry are still doing well, to be fair. They're going great guns. They're only 6 points off us, and they are playing really, really well. Not missing Nigel at all, and they've got Leicester today, which is a winnable game for them too. So really, really good. But as you can see, Newcastle are up there as well. That makes us a really challenging game. Before we get into it, though, let's talk about how we've done. So, you did both of those games with us. Not the prettiest, was it? It wasn't the prettiest. We then beat West Ham, got beat against Fulham, beat against Arsenal, beat against Liverpool. Then we managed to scrape a draw against Fulham, thankfully, where actually, we started early and we started well. But we did all right. And the new shape's now starting to come into fruition a little bit. I will say, though, we've not really played anyone of all that much calibre. Leicester was struggling. We went there and won, although, they did peg us back quite quickly. Nigel's goal after 8 minutes saw it off, and that was the game done. Bournemouth then came to visit us. We managed to beat them quite convincingly. Chris Rigg, Nigel getting 2, and Van Duyven with a penalty to get him back on the score sheet. Then we went up to the Victoria. It's not called the Victoria Ground, is it anymore? I'm not sure what it is actually called. Britannia, and drew up there. And in fairness, we probably should have won that game, but we didn't take our chances. Today we've got Newcastle, and then after that there are 3 games left, and we're going to come back together for the Coventry game. So really, really big games to try and secure us for some European football for the upcoming season. If we do that, I'm going to do my best to hold on to this kid. I really am. So our team here believe he's going to be world class. So I want to keep him because if I keep him, these 3 midfielders I think are the future for our team. We're going to build around those 3, still playing the same way that we would normally play. We get a nice defensive midfielder, one that's willing to flow and one that's willing to create from deep. We build around those 3. With Coyote in there as well. That's our goalie for the future. If we can keep Van Duyven superb, and then we replace everywhere else. Albers I want to keep too, to be fair. He's quality and he's only young. 6'3", should probably do more. Full potential, maybe. I think he's got a lot in him. But we'll see what we can do in the market. We'll see. That's how we're going to line up, though. So we're going to try and keep it a little bit like that and see who we can bolt on in the summer. Because he's wanted all over the place. Interestingly, Sheffield United are one of them that actually want him. Bearing in mind, we turned down offers from Real Madrid and United in the last window. So, there are lots of people sniffing around him, AC Milan being one of them. I don't think they've got the money to do it unless something's changed since they offered me the job, though. So, let's see if we can keep him, if we gain some European football. I'm going to do my best to do that. He's happy to stay for me to sign a replacement. I don't want that replacement to be signed. I want it to be him. And if that means it has to be a new contract, then so be it. That's what we'll do. Because we've got the room in the budget to do it too. And we've got 1 or 2 that we know will go out in the window. So that's where we're up to. Today's a big, big game. Let's see what we can do. I remain hopeful. I do. I'm starting to feel a little bit better about this team. Really like this boy. Delighted to have signed him. Still rated as a wonder kid. Could improve a lot. I think he's going to be a 4 or 5 star player quite easily. And then we've got Moreno and we've got Rig. So there's a solid midfield in this team, I'm telling you. We just need to be able to find some wingers to bolt on and one or two other players just to give us some depth. I'm not going to go positive. I'm going to stay balanced against a very, very strong Newcastle team. I have got some enforced changes, which I'm not delighted about. Rig's going to move over here and do that job for me. We're going to bring Moreno in. He's going to do that job for me as a deep line playmaker, which is okay. And then we're going to have to put OD out here, which isn't ideal, if I'm honest. It's not who I would want out there, but we are where we are. I probably didn't tell you in the last episode, but we have sold Sibango to Al Arabia for the best part of 17 million. So delighted about that. He's going to go in the summer, which is great. 16 million, he's gone. Job done. And I'm pleased with him going out the door as well, to be fair. That works for us. Kulusevski is back. He's going to go back into the starting lineup without a shadow of a doubt. We will take Sabango onto the bench because he gives us a defensive option that we've just taken off there, but we don't have another right back. So fingers crossed OD can stand up to it and doesn't take any knocks, and we do what we've been doing really well, which is back to controlling the play, creating lots and actually taking one or two chances, not from the play you would probably expect, but more from the wide players. But we'll take that. I don't mind where the goals come from necessarily. It's always nice to have a 20-goal a season striker, but I'd quite like the goals to come from across the pitch, if you know what I mean. It's nice to have our wingers contributing, because what we've got really is a forward three, not a forward one. You made it clear that the performance at Stoke wasn't good enough. Well, no. Focus on our style of play. Do you think the first... Oh, God, Remco. What does that say? Voetbalzon. Wonder what... Oh, definitely Holland, right? Definitely the Netherlands. It's always important to score goals, Remco. Are you hopeful performance? Nope. I'm hopeful performance in every game, like everybody else. Yeah, we get these two involved, inside forward, inverted winger. So it is a forward three. It is more 4-3-3 than 4-5-1. So I don't mind it when they contribute. It's actually what I'm looking for them to do. City got a win in the early game. Nice 94th minute winner against Liverpool. They'll love that up there. So look how tight they are there. That sort of diamond, sort of rhombus 4 there. Tonali still playing, still doing bits, clearly. Managed to work his way forward for them. They're going to have an opportunity in the first 10 minutes, and it looks like a good one. Off the post and away, we'll take that. We've emptied and put it into the stand. I don't mind that when we're under pressure. Moreno, Albers. Looking for him to be a bit more ball playing if he can. Oh, he bodied him, he's through. 6 or 7 games ago, I'd have been saying to you, he just scores them. He's lost a bit of confidence, and he's not been knocking them in, which is a problem. Because we do create for him. We do create quite a bit for him. I don't know how that was only a 0.15 to be 0.15 to be fair. I would have thought that was higher. But the good thing is, the positive, he created the opportunity, right? He used his body, got into the right place, just didn't quite convert. He did win as a corner, so he's at the target. Positives. Boxed. It looks like he's been fouled in there, and if he has been fouled, he's done a tremendous job because it was 1 versus 3. Penalty review awarded. Now he's going to take this, and he took one in the last game and scored. Let's hope he can. The keeper looks massive. Confidence is just, it's waning. Absolutely waning. That should be 1-0. But it's not. Kulusevski on the edge, though. Can we create something? Albers, not who you want really on the retreat, and it's come to nothing. We should be 1 up. Foul throw here. Rig. Moreno turn. Good lad. Nice football. Shoot some. Bite. Well in. Just play line. Good lad. See, we control it. And with those 3 across the park, we've got quite a bit to work with. Lovely ball. There we go. Probably shouldn't score that one. He scored the hardest one of the 3. But I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it because he finds the corner and the footballing build-up to it was lovely. Chris Regan, that advanced playmaker, just plays one outside and then just a slip ball through a gap. Beat at his near post. You'd argue he should save that one and not save the penalty. But we'll take it. We'll take it because we're 1-up against a very, very solid Newcastle team. 38 minutes gone. Our XG's good. Our possession's good. Everybody's playing reasonably well. There's no standouts there. OD looks a bit sad. I'm not entirely sure why he's apprehensive. Probably because he's not played all that much football. Oh, he's not apprehensive. He's aggressive. Wants to smash someone. That's fine. You've got a yellow card. Get yourself a yellow card, son. Don't mind that. Let's point our fingers and say don't let your performance levels drop and send them back out in exactly the same vein. How are Coventry doing? Can we see? Oh, no, they're later, aren't they? They've got an R5. Yeah. R5. Where are West Ham? Winning at United. That's not a great sign. If we could just put this one to bed, that would be a superb, superb step in those last 4 games. Win it. Well in you. That's a Bobbins ball. He's tried to play that with his right foot, and it was left foot all day. There's my little world-class defensive midfielder, by the way. Ball. Rig you through. Square. Oh, if he squares there, we score. He's got a square, hasn't he? It's not just me, that. That angle was far too acute for him to be shooting. Van der Ven's tired. He's getting on, in fairness to him. We've been sending on Zaluski, our Polish international, and playing him at left back. We're going to do that right now. It is a little bit of a cause and effect thing, but he's a bit more rapid and he likes to get forwards, which gives us a different dynamic down that left-hand side. So we'll do that now. We're going to stay balanced because it's still only 1-0. It's only 1 minute of added time, but they've got a chance by the looks of things. They're looking to create something in the last few minutes. We don't do all that well in the back end. Oh, well in. Look after it. Hit the corner if you want, son. Ball. Nige. Ref says nothing. Ref says nothing, which suggests he's either fallen over his own feet or he dived. But we've won it back again. Moreno strides forwards. That's a great tackle by Tonali. Edge. Is it the beans? Oh, chaos. Kulusevski shoots on. Corner ball. Lovely. Lovely. Should have been a goal though, shouldn't it? We should have got this game won and before now, to be honest, which leaves me terrified. Kulusevski's knackered, but he's going to stay on for the last 5 minutes, or last minute, I should say, really. Recycle. We've got all the time in the world here now. Well in you. Away. Just hit that line. Hit the line. And stand on the corner flag. That'll do. There you go. Well done. I wasn't nervous. So, you know, I was always confident. Good win for us, lads. Well done. Get yourselves off. Yeah, I wasn't nervous. I had full faith. Okay. 53 points from 35 games. We are 2 points off a European place right now. West Ham must have dropped points then if they've dropped out. United came back and won 2-1. You're absolutely wounded. So it's Fulham we're up against, and Fulham went to Villa and got a nice little win, but then Villa are struggling down there, in fairness to them. Okay, right, our next game will be our last game of the season. It will be against Coventry. We've got Everton to play, certainly. That's one of them. And who was the other one? I can't remember. Everton, Coventry, and somebody. I want to say Chelsea, but let's have a double check. Let's have a quick double check. Yes, back yourself, Millers. Okay, 3 difficult games. Teams all in and around us. Chelsea will obviously be the more difficult of the 3. It's at Stamford Bridge, and they're third, but we've got 2 home games. If I can get 6 points from those 9, I think I've done all I can possibly do there. And it leaves us with a reasonable shot. Let's have a look at their schedule. City and United, they're 2 difficult games. And West Brom are doing okay. Oh, no, they're not talking nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Okay. Okay, it gives us a shot, doesn't it? It gives us a shot at some European football. There we go. What does this mean? will not be taking a UEFA Conference League place via the Carabao this season after qualifying for the Champions League. There we go. That's why we get the next place down, right? That's why we get the next place down, I assume. Unless it means we get an even... I don't know. I don't know, do I? I clearly don't know. But let's hope we get Europe. If we get Europe, then we can do bits in the market. Okay, look, hope you enjoyed that. I have too. Do feel free to drop a like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. We're on 78 at time of recording, which is still mind-blowing. And we're on that journey to 100, which would be amazing. So thank you very much, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.